for an onside kick. How about this for a start? Open with an on. Wipe of possession, big time risky, and also very confident. On first down, here comes this offense. 42 Spider. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Lofts one deep down the right side. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First down for this offense. Here we go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Fires to the big fella.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Now, teams that play cover 1 at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Feeling some heat. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here. The result of the play stands. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the move, still looking. They're setting up the screen. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So you get stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Ready up. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep.
Gorilla. Arrow. Ready.
On third and goal, they'll throw it. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he makes the catch at the 25. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now, guys. Of course, we're only in the first quarter. This guy's already thrown 1 pick. He should have thrown his second right there.
It's complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And they're going to try this on fourth down. They need a full 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go for it on fourth down. Back to pass, it's Orji. Fires to the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
Easy.
Leaves it with the back. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up third down.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Pocket starts to collapse. Makes the catch past the sticks. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good.
And that pass picked off. He'll try to take it back. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Wolverines. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Claiborne. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got...
And he intercepts it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defenders some credit here. I think Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up and he plucked it.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking down the middle. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Looking downfield, it's Orji. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, it's a nice change-up play on offense there on that third down, going with the jet sweep to keep this drive alive.
And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's going to let it go. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Wow, what a play. We're going to need to see that again to make sure he makes this catch and gets the foot in bounds. That was a great acrobatic play, understanding where you're at on the field to make that big catch.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Claiborne. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36. A great spot to start this drive for the offense.
Check. White, check. Black 93 Wizard. Black 93 Wizard. White 29.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
14. Black social.
Dropping back, it's Orji. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Get set.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab on the right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Okay.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Here we go.
Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Ready.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play, they took a sack. This one, they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Claiborne. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Offense gets set for second down.
Freedom. Fire.
Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Unloads it downfield. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in this game. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football accurately. This is a game he would like to soon forget.
Get ready.
Leaves it with the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Black 88.
It's reversed. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play.
You know, as an offense, oftentimes you try the reverse play because you're trying to take advantage of a defense over pursuing and by a lot of defensive team speed. Didn't work right there. Great discipline by this defense.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI, and as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
They're trying, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way. The 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense takes matters into their own hands.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out. It's Claiborne. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to get to him. He's going to run it. He'll take another shot here.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. And the Demon Deacons moving quickly to the line. To the air on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
Well, that's the corner's second sack of the game now, and he's doing a great job at the line of scrimmage, not telegraphing that he's blitzing. He's keeping his eyes on the receiver. Right when the ball is snapped, he uses his speed to get in the backfield to bring the quarterback down.
Got it.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down.
Cut it. Cut it. Longer. Longer. Ready.
He's looking to throw. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Okay.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break.
Pound 55.
Looking to throw for it. Fires to the right. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see fourth down, but it's better than throwing another pick. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first.
42 Spider. Ready, go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing
ready.
exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
He's looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
Ready up.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. The sweet feet buy a little time. Lost the defense, he's wide open. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Demon Deacons in the hurry up. Looking for space, it's Claiborne. Not much running room, he's got one down to the 12.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus-pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Coming after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost him.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man. It's Moore. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Check, check. Red 54 flex combo. Red 54 flex combo.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the right. It's complete. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Going for it all. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Claiborne. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing? That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked.